Hello, everyone, and welcome to an Impossible Creatures Deadcast. It is your host, B-Champ, and I'm here today with Matt.
Hello.
And we're going to be going over Losers Round 1 game in the Impossible Creatures 2020 World Cup, and this is Australia 10 seed versus France-Algeria, which is the 12 seeded team in this tournament. So our first match here, our first game here is going to be on Eroded Forts.
Yeah, now this series goes the full length, goes 3 games, and we haven't. Well, I mean, we have seen a few of them, but apparently the game 3 of this one is a doozy, so I'm quite excited to get to that.
Yeah, same here. I'm really excited. I haven't seen these replays yet, so this is going to be my live reaction.
Yeah, I had them on in the background yesterday just to kind of catch up, but I wasn't really paying attention.
We
So,
have Puglin or Will from Team Australia with Guanlong on the bottom right, top right. And then they're facing Joseph from Algeria and Freeman from France. It looks like
Freeman
Freeman.
going a very aggressive expansion here. He's got 7 henchmen and he's built his workshop.
Yeah, and he hasn't built any rods yet. And at least one of my preferences is to make sure I fill up my initial starting coal before I go in for my workshop.
Yeah, I mean, Will was actually doing some testing on that today, and the spike you get from going from 9 to 10 henchmen on your base call is actually bigger than any other jump from henchman to henchman. It's really strange.
Oh, really? Look at this. We got
Yeah,
some early fencing by Team Australia. Yeah, that is
yeah.
a really interesting statistic. 9 to 10. That's good to know. Because
Mhm.
there have been times where I thought, oh, I don't need the ninth henchman right now. I can add the ninth henchman later.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm fine with 9 henchmen on my starting coal and then move off. But that's a very good fact to know. Looks like Freeman
Australia
coming in
going
with
for
his
these
first rod.
early fences. I think they're preparing for an early barrier destroy rush from Freeman, but when you look at Freeman's base, he's in an excellent position. There's no pressure on him at all, and he's got 3 bases up and running already.
Yeah, and this is really the strategy that he's employed in I think every single one of his games so far.
Yeah,
Um,
he likes to test the water. If he gets punished hard in the first game, he tends to not continue with it. But oh, what do we have here? 3 sneaky henchmen.
yeah, coming around to the back of his back of Freeman's base, and I think Will might have
That's
noticed.
Guanlong's.
Oh yeah, this is Guanlong's. Wow, very interesting. And this is a neat strategy because it is taking henchmen off of Will's base, but the first chamber being placed is Guanlong's. And Guanlong has been able to keep his henchmen moving the entire time and collecting
Hmm.
resources. And Freeman just now going level 2 with some of these sneaky chambers. It looks like it could be scary, but he does have this one scout that looks like it's probably seen
Oh,
Will's
that's
enemy
a bad.
henchmen.
It's got some significant sight radius.
Yeah, and I think it's
Now it's
probably
definitely seeing it.
it's seen everything now. Yep.
But here comes the assault with the distraction. What is that? Is that a snowy owl bombardier beetle? No,
It's
it's cuttlefish bombardier.
cuttlefish, yeah, and it has a very good sight as well. At 40 sight, like this is a Will using the same idea as a
Alright.
scout here.
Freeman got 3 chambers up and running, which will allow him to sort of build up his army fast, but he's going to be sinking a lot of resources into keeping production up.
Yeah, especially trickling them in one at a time like this against mass
Yeah,
range
I
plus.
mean that's why he's kind of got the right idea of just having more than one chamber at this point. Even though he can't really afford to keep them all running, it
Oh,
stops the trickle being from as
and,
obscene. But here we are, the
and
amount of range here.
yeah, and Guanlong targeting those henchmen. So all the henchmen that were here were met with.
Yeah, and he's doing the right thing. He's got enough ranged units that he can kind of catch the trickles as they come out, and then now he's just taking out the economy. So even if this attack was able to be fended off, there's absolutely no way that he could recover from this.
Yeah. This is really bad. Looking for Freeman here, but a great attack by the Australians. We can see how Joseph is reacting. He has these man of war mammoths, so big
Oh,
meat.
look at them
Level 3
slug their way
coming
through the
in.
water.
Oh, so slowly. And using Frenzy to help pick up the speed a little bit and get to his ally, that's a good idea.
But they're not going to accomplish much. They do 2 damage.
Yeah,
They do have
they're
poison though, but
even though these are level 3s, I'm not sure that it's going to be enough.
yeah, you need to support those with range units of your own for them to really have any merit.
Yeah, or something at least like some sort of
And
fast deflect unit that he was building at his base, but I don't think he has anything like that at the moment. Or even building a creature chamber, closer to here would be
yeah.
more helpful.
Oh, and Will just going straight for building the. Is that a workshop he's dropping
Yeah,
down?
he
Yeah, it
is.
is.
Wow, building a workshop with one henchman there. Still two
And
henchmen
Freeman's
sitting back
crippled. He's
here.
got like 3 henchmen mining total.
Yeah, this
It's
is really bad.
insane.
He has 5 henchmen mining here, and it looks like
The bolus
he is
spiders coming out.
checking out for. Oh yeah, walking stick bolus spiders here with a creature chamber, and this is not looking good. I don't know if Freeman can recover
Yeah,
from
his
this.
units are actually just ignoring those mana wars at this point.
Yeah, I mean maybe the regen is really keeping up with the damage actually.
Oh,
Um,
that's sad.
yeah,
That's so sad.
yeah, that is really sad.
And
And
well, there it is. The Carnage is rolling in. They just do so much damage. There's no way that lab's gonna survive.
no, yeah,
Oh, but the
this,
henchman coming in to repair.
but it doesn't look
Ah, and
very
there they are
good for
getting picked
France
off.
here. Yeah, and
Let's
building
see what
Joseph's
Joseph's.
creature chamber finally here. Um,
That's not gonna
one
do
hench
anything
is
at this
not going to
point.
be enough. Um,
Joseph hasn't even taken all the bases on his island.
yeah, or there's this geyser back here. This is not fully
That being
stocked with
said, he is
henchmen.
pushing for 4.
Yeah, that is
Uh,
true. It's possible that pushing for 4 could turn the tide, but really he does need a little more economy, I think, going to be able to support building
Yeah,
those level 4
absolutely.
units.
Just even picking up that geyser behind the base would be so huge right now.
Yeah, and then Freeman here is gone, so it is just Joseph versus Team Australia, and we can check out how they're doing. Will going for advanced structures research, and Guanlong just producing henchmen at his base, going for some expansions, strengthen electrical grid. Will has not been able to get his research clinic up yet because
And
he
the
thinks.
wave of carnage is just gonna slide across the
And
ocean.
there's Joseph
Let's.
at level 4. Hopefully, he has some strong level 4 units. I really would like
If
to
he
see
has
some henchmen
one
production.
artillery unit, he could perhaps take out an entire swathe of snakes with
Oh
one.
yeah. A level 4 artillery unit would do a lot of good damage right now. But it looks
He's
like
still
he's
pumping out these level 4
yeah, it
meats.
looks like he's still pumping out the
No,
exact
3
same
meats
unit.
even.
Unless what is this? Oh, another creature chamber here.
And he can pretty much just ignore those units, but he's cutting back. He's waiting for Guan's army to catch up, I think.
Yeah, and here's Guan
And
coming over with what are these? These are lion belugas.
well, they're level 3.
Yeah,
Those are hot.
yeah, those are nice. I really like those units a lot. We'll see. Will hasn't upgraded Carnage here yet, but I'm not sure if he has a genetic amplifier up actually. Oh, it looked like Guanlong has some ranged of his own, and this does not look
And
good. And what are these building?
the anti-air
Anti-air
tower
towers.
spam.
Interesting.
Now that's interesting given the lack of air units from anyone in the game right now.
Yeah. That is an interesting choice by Joseph. I think that building a sound beam tower and maybe trying to do a sonic boom would have paid off a lot more in this type of situation.
Absolutely.
But it looks
Yeah,
like
this is as good as
this is
done. Even if there were any way for him to repel this attack, the
his
economy is
economies.
dead.
Yeah. I mean, you can see Will here taking over the entire island, quick advantage over Freeman's base.
Yeah, dominant showing from Australia in this first game here.
Yeah, definitely. Very impressed with the strategy, knowing that they were going to go for some sort of a water rush, but defending themselves by land with these early fences in
Mm.
case any land rush came. So there goes game 1 to Australia. So
Very
before we go
clean.
into game 2, what do you think that France, Algeria can do in game 2 to try to take the game from them, from Australia?
I think after getting double rushed like that, Freeman is going to go for a more aggressive build early. He's going to have a hit level 2 before advanced structures, maybe, but probably not build a workshop on 8.
Yeah, yeah.
We take out the enemy labs.
So we'll
And eroded
see.
duos is nice for them because they can't get double rushed as well. And both players going
Wow.
for the
Early rod right
what
away.
is this?
That is bold. It looks like we're going to see some sort of level 2 rush coming out of this team, if I had to guess, based on the build order. And the exact opposite happening at Joseph and Freeman's base. No rods have been built yet.
That's
So
insane.
yeah, definitely very different strategies coming out of the two teams.
They're both building
Advanced
their second landing
structures
rods.
research coming out very early from Puglin.
Are we gonna see a gyro play early?
I'm not sure. That would be very interesting to see something like that, but I don't know if this is a map that you would do a gyro play because of how
Yeah, I
easily
mean,
accessible their
their
bases are.
bases. I mean, they're both there. They can help each other.
Yeah, and it looks like still no rods from France-Algeria. Very, very interesting. Will getting a second rod up, probably going to be going for a level 2 here, starting that pretty quickly.
How much electricity is he floating if he's not
Oh,
started his 2
Joseph
already?
with some level 1s. This is really interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and there is a gyro.
There's nothing to defend. It's just
landing-
henchmen.
A landing pad
And
coming up. Level 2,
They
level
commit
2.
so much to their economy, to whatever they're planning here.
Yeah.
And so this is gonna just detract
No
from mining time of their
workshops.
already weaker economy.
And especially
compared to,
considering
like,
Freeman has 2 workshops now and he's getting his rods up. And here comes Joseph with the level 1 attack. So what is your opinion on a level 1 rush?
In a 2v2, I think on this map I think it's pretty bad. I think the way Guan and Will have responded to it is pretty awkward. I mean, they pulled off a lot of henchmen. What? That's a lot of henchmen in that gyrocopter.
Yeah, what is going on here? Is this worth it?
You don't need to fly over there.
Yeah, what is going on? Is this... Oh, he's not flying over.
Oh.
Where is he going?
Why is he going?
Yeah, is he trying to get there faster for a water chamber?
They can see him.
Yeah. Unless he's hoping they just missed it, but he just went through their henchman sight radius and Guanlong
those level ones
here.
are actually starting to do some significant damage to the economy.
Yeah, if it's just
How many
pulling off
henchmen as
henchmen.
well?
Yeah. He has no henchmen. Oh, actually, he does have henchmen mining over at this island. Will looks like has dropped henchmen in the back of the base.
They're just
here.
chilling.
And taken out here, but I mean, really, it looks like Freeman's in an amazing position, already going level 3.
He's going 3.
Yeah, Joseph just now going level 2. Still sending these level 1s over and attacking the lab. They're not really going to do anything attacking buildings like this.
Yeah.
But it is a nuisance. It's definitely some mental game hearing your labs being attacked so early on.
I guess.
Coming out with an infest unit. This is an interesting play.
I mean, just
henchmen
look
still
at the
aren't
difference in economy.
The henchmen just aren't doing anything either. Like, it was the plan just to build the chamber, and
Then why do you need 4 henchmen?
yeah, that is very questionable. Guanlong is building over here. It would be nice to see Australia take their generators. Freeman now hitting level 3.
I really don't know what Puglin expects to gain from this.
And did that infest unit already go infest something? Where did it...
It's burrowed over there in the hedge line.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's 2 of them actually. Oh, one of them. Where's it?
Oh,
headed?
Panthemings coming out. Panthemings are a very common overpop unit, but it looks like Freeman is coming in with level 3s. Oh, these level 3s
and how
are
they
going
gonna
to
repel that?
Oh, they're gonna devastate these level 2s, especially range, 17 upgraded
17
with
with
pack hunt.
pack.
Oh, that does not look good. Being trailed by this high sight unit.
Oh, just annihilating them with single volleys.
Oh my gosh.
And
Over
this
here.
flank here is just
And
getting repelled so
yeah,
easily.
and these are attacking the buildings. What's going on here? This target acquisition is not looking good. To be fair, they're probably distracted right now at their own base. Henchmen not attacking. Oh, they're just sitting idle,
There they
being
go.
being bait for these creatures.
And that's probably game of what?
This,
What a
and then what is he doing? Retreating. Oh my gosh. They need to blow up these chambers to get the extra coal from them right now. Oh, there's absolutely no economy. Will is not collecting any, and I mean any resources right now. Going level 3 though.
I mean,
Guanlong.
you will be able to get that island set up with the 4 henchmen that were chilling
Oh
in
my
that gyro.
gosh. Guanlong coming over with these rattle, oh not Guanlong, Freeman coming over to Guanlong's base with these rattle horses. Was seen by the Soundbeam Tower, but they
Just
really don't have anything.
they sacrifice so much economy to do their bizarre cheese play, and their economy, they're already poor economy is being hit so
Yeah.
hard front to back this entire game.
Oh wow. And yeah, this was not a good play by Australia. Really that advanced structures researchers didn't do anything at the beginning of the game except take henchmen away. A lot of weird tactics going on here by Team Australia. What do you think their thought process here was?
I, I really, really don't know.
Because it was clearly planned out, but it just not look like it has worked out. Definitely. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I think they had something in mind. I really don't think this is what they planned to pull off, just given, well, what they actually did. It just
yeah,
wasn't anything. It didn't put any pressure on. It was so late, and Freeman was
yeah,
just booming the whole time.
yeah.
And there's the labs going, and that's game 2.
That is game 2. That's it. Great comeback game from Freeman and Joseph.
Yeah, I think
France-Algeria.
that the level 1 rush probably threw off their timing a lot.
Yeah,
Um, but
yeah. I think a level 1 rush actually in a 2v2 could provide the distraction needed for
I,
to mess up the build orders of the other team, especially in a map
yeah,
like this.
I think it was especially effective because that they were going for some strange cheesy strategy, and it was just shut down from the get go.
I think so too. A really henchman, for people watching, a henchman can normally defend a level 1 rush fairly easily. But of course, to defend, they would need to stop mining coal. And so, level
Yeah.
1 rush like this could allow, in a 2v2, could allow for a partner to sacrifice some of their economy with the level 1 rush, but give the other player necessary time to tech up to level 2 or level 3 faster than the enemy team. So,
And we saw that play out exactly that way. And Freeman just kind of, after that opener, just took the game on his back and just hit them really hard with level 3s.
yeah. Really strongly played by France-Algeria. So we're gonna go into game 3 on Plateau. Freeman and Joseph have a lot of experience on Plateau. Um, what are your thoughts going into game 3?
Well, I think Plateau's almost a comfort pick for France-Algeria at this point. I mean, they've had highlights on that map. They just seem to really work with it. I don't know what it is. I mean, Freeman likes to play really boomy sort of play, and he's got one safe expo on his base and a really safe generator. I mean, you've got the choke at the front that you can easily defend, and then there's the islands, which if you can take early and defend early,
Yeah,
you can just take off over the game with.
and this is actually going to be Australia's pick. So I'm curious why Australia. Maybe they have some other tactics up their sleeve. Are going to pick Plateau. It's possible that they.
Maybe
Um,
they're trying to force them into habits. Like Joseph was fencing himself in on this map, and maybe
yeah,
they're just trying to take him out of the picture in the early game and just focus on Freeman.
yeah, that's a real possibility. So, really excited for Game 3. I haven't watched it myself, but I've heard a
After we
lot
take
of
out the enemy
amazing
labs,
hype
this island
behind
will
this
make for
game.
some
So we
nice
have
beachfront
Guanlong,
property.
top left,
And,
partnered with
and both of
Puglin.
them the same, with the really early lightning rod, the initial
Yeah.
3 hench.
And then we have Joseph and Freeman. Neither of them going for. Oh, Freeman going for an early rod compared to what he normally does.
And he's sending out
Uh,
henchmen.
yes. So this is actually looking similar to the game that they played against. It was Scotland, right?
Scotland, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he built a forward chamber just past this cliff here.
yeah, and then it looks like Joseph going in for a fence, which is what he did against Romania, Italy. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how this goes. Guanlong going in for a fence as well.
It's much further up, which allows him to kind of
Exit
more
to
safely walk past. This is a level 2 fence, you know? He's expecting a rush and
yeah, yeah.
doesn't want any part of it.
And it looks like Will fencing in his base similar to Joseph here. Not giving himself as easy access to the water.
But again, he might be going for this early advanced structures maybe and try to pull off a
Yeah.
gyro and go for those mid geysers.
We'll see here. He's definitely building a more henchmen. Although looks like an early level 2 for him. Here. Guanlong, not doing anything yet at his lab, maybe saving for level 2 rather than building any henchmen.
No hench production
Yeah.
at all. It's a weird strategy just now, and Joseph, known for his low hench count often, but I think that's more from an inexperienced point of view than anything else.
Yeah, only one lightning rod. Looks like third lightning rod coming from Freeman. Everyone is fencing in now, and Freeman, you can see creature chambers coming in, similar to his strategy against Scotland. Will blowing up his research clinic. I don't think it had time to get off any research. Perhaps it did. But
Check the fence health. Maybe upgraded that?
no, he didn't.
No.
So it was either electric
Oh, the
upgrade
whole
or...
gang's coming.
Oh, wow.
The double pickup. Where is he off to?
And looks like Guanlong defending himself in his base here, building a creature chamber. No one going for these islands yet, but Will leaving his base without very many henchmen to support if this rush with quite a few units coming in.
Is Will going
into Freeman's base? Oh, up here.
Now this is bizarre.
And he's going to build...
so many henchmen. Why did he take that many?
That is a lot of henchmen. It looks like he's getting attacked at his own lab now by some cheetah scorps. Looks like some infest coming in. Guanlong building, placing a chamber in the back of his base. Deleted it, being placed further back. Will here, going to do an attack of his own into Freeman's lab.
Oh,
with a loner! Oh my gosh!
He researched
and with
heal?
the...
Did he research heal?
Oh, did he?
He
did. They're guarding. They're guarding right now. Oh, what? This is absolutely nuts. And it is not looking good for Will's lab right now. Oh my gosh, but it's not looking good for Freeman either. Freeman's economy completely gone, but Will... Oh, Panthemings
coming in to save the day.
Yeah.
Panthemings great for anti-aggression like this because they just appear so fast.
Yeah, overpop and they're pretty bulky as well. Oh my gosh, what is happening over here? Will just absolutely dominated Freeman's base. Freeman has no chance but to retreat against these Panthemings. Oh my goodness! What a play! What a spectacular play! So they chose Plateau specifically because of these spots here, to be able to hide creature chamber, and it looks like the hench don't activate the loner or get rid of the loner, so it's absolutely genius to use them both as fighters.
What is that loner? Is it a hyena?
Yes, it's a hyena. Yeah. It has pack hunter. Oh, and then
heal him!
Oh, they didn't heal.
That's tragic.
Oh my gosh, his loner unit got taken care of.
Nothing here.
Yeah, Freeman. Yeah, stuck back here. These chambers are gonna go down, and it looks like Guanlong with some Oh yeah, this is barrier destroy. Pistol shrimp bears. I don't like those. and Freeman doesn't really have any options here. What is Joseph
Will's
doing?
declaring Freeman's base his own and just setting up
Wow.
lightning rods.
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, over at his base, he's doesn't really have anything, but Guanlong doing exceptionally well, taking over this second island here, or his close by island. Joseph creating some units. Level 1.
Level 1s.
Interesting. I'm not sure if these are really going to do anything at this point in the game. But wow, what an amazing play. Freeman now dead. And really, Joseph's got to do something pretty incredible here because he has a lot, I mean a lot of Guanlong coming over to his base right about now. And these level 1s are not going to cut against these level 2s and 3s, especially against the
That is a
Sonic level
thick
3s.
fence. Does he have the fence upgrade?
Yes, he does. He does have the fence upgrade.
Oh, these Panthemics are not getting through that.
No. Oh, gosh. And the Pistol Shrimp, of course, cannot attack even though they're ranged unit, because they're Sonic, they're almost unable to attack the Soundbeam Towers.
Mm-hmm.
And who's that? That was probably Will hitting level 3? It looks like Guanlong coming around with some flyers. Snowy Owl Termites doing some scouting and looking to do some infest.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna cause some annoyance here.
Yeah. Joseph coming out to play with some of his level 1 units. Looking like they might be going for Will's base, but Will's repaired his fence here from the previous attack. So it looks like these are just going in to die by these Panthamings. I don't think they're going to be able to take on this fence very easily.
And as they don't have barrier destroy, the fences bite back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's doing a lot of damage back to them. I guess these level 1s, that is not going to be good. And the Panthamings are just taking them off. There's not much that these are going to do. Guanlong doing an excellent job. Will expanding a lot over at Freeman's base, even getting this generator, taking this island. Guanlong looks like he's taking his time over here, building some of these moose, snowy owls. Wow, those level 3 horns, 23 damage, 219 health. Wow, those are some nice units. Lots of infests going on at Joseph's base. Joseph just now going level 3.
He's pulled off so many henchmen to repair those rods. You can just sack them and build a new one.
Yeah, even just one henchman to build a rod is enough to stop the infest, or to repair the rod rather. But this is 11 minutes into the game, and he's just now getting level 3.
Yeah, I think Australia are just playing it safe, taking the whole map to themselves, and just, I mean, taking no risks at all.
Yeah, that's the way to go, I think, is especially in any sort of game like this, after defeating one player, then taking time just to make sure you have all the resources on the map, because no matter what, if you're able to, aside from a sneaky lab rush, if you're able to control the map, then you should win out in the long term, even against a player who's been booming. And it looks like another loner being sent in with, and here's the hench shield. Oh my gosh, I missed this gyrocopter coming in, but holy smokes. And it looks like the infest is really taking in Joseph, coming in to repair his lab, but this Panther now upgraded 17 damage with loner. Wow. Absolutely destroying Joseph's economy. All of his henchmen just with a couple shots. Very, very incredible play by Will here, using a loner gyro drop as his strategy. Holy smokes. Oh, wow, that leap attack one-shotted these hyenas, and these are not cheap. These, I believe they're like close to 80 electricity that he's taking out every single time he does one of those leap attacks. And the hench shield. Oh, wow.
Who's not gonna die?
Oh, my gosh.
Just back and forth leap attacking every time they come out. Oh, jump on him.
Oh, my gosh. This is doing so much damage, and these Snowy Owl Termites are not stopping with the infest either. Holy smokes, is there anything that Joseph can do to get out of this situation? I don't think so.
I think it's over.
With his economy,
he's not even making units anymore. I mean, how much was he spending on those cuttlefish that just spawned to die?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Um, not looking good. All of the Joseph's rods are about to be taken out by the infest, and the hench heel really doing work to really make this loner last. Oh
Absolutely.
my goodness. What a strategy. It looks like this is game over for Joseph. That leap attack is crazy. Infest slowly taking its toll. Oh my goodness.
And wow, I mean, Will was almost dead,
Yeah.
but the
And
counterattack with the loner drop.
that was absolutely incredible, and it really just um, Guanlong saving Will's base to allow him to continue the loner rush. Very very huge. I think that the synergy between having the loner plus the panthemings from the teammate in order to protect the base, any bases that get rushed, amazing
Yeah,
synergy between the armies. Wow. And now the Moose Snowy Owls coming in relentlessly, taking out Joseph's water chambers. Guanlong building so many creature chambers. Oh my gosh. And these uh,
are those
cuttlefish coyotes.
snowflakes?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Looks like Snowflake.
Those are snowflakes.
Yeah, that's Snowflake.
Almost.
That's Snowy Owl Cobra. Um, but wow, I mean, MV most
That's
valuable unit,
unbelievable.
definitely this loner. Holy
Yeah,
smokes!
wow.
And let me pop into the army
Beautiful.
builder and take a look at some of these units. Starting, of course, with the um, loner unit. Holy cow, that was an absolutely incredible cheesy strategy by Team Australia with taking game three.
The
So
henchman heel rush coming through.
here is Panther Hyena, 230 electricity. Wow. Very, very expensive unit for a loner, but clearly was or not for a loner, but for level 2 because of loner. But clearly extremely effective. And then we can take a look at against these cuttlefish coyotes, or sorry, cuttlefish hyenas rather. Um, see what these look
Three
like.
in one hit.
Yeah, 155, 112.
112.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, that is very expensive. I mean,
And they
you
were dying in one hit.
yes, one leap attack hit, so you can see with the efficiency that this one unit, even though it's very expensive, took out how many of these? Six, seven, eight of these cuttlefish hyenas,
Loads.
or more. Absolutely, this was not an effective matchup between the between the two creatures. So, um, absolutely amazing job again by Team Australia. What a crazy gimmick, cheesy strategy. Do you have any final thoughts?
Well, it's interesting for Australia to show their hand so early, because that was round one of losers, and you have to imagine their future opponents are going to be prepared for that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It looks like
So I want to see if they can come up with any other exciting things to show off in the next few games.
I absolutely love the creativity by Team Australia. It's that sort of gameplay that is really exciting for this that's coming out of this tournament, because now it's an additional thing that not only Australia's next opponent has to think about, but really everyone who's seen this recording has to think about possibly happening
Yeah,
to them, because really anyone could pull this off. Now that they've seen it done.
exactly.
I love stuff like this, being able to see all these different strategies coming into play, and then now looking at what are the possible counters going to be to this strategy. Of course, we've seen a level 1 rush could possibly disrupt the economies of a teammates enough to not be able to employ this strategy. So that's why fencing early on in that first game, or that rather that third game was really important for Team
Hmm.
Australia, as well as um, possibly being together on a map like Erota Duos, maybe it would be much easier to take out that loner unit with
I
additional
mean,
henchmen
another
there.
scouting is a big thing because the way he got into the base there with the gyro and is able to build the creature chamber, loners have a really long time.
Yeah,
So I mean, they're going to be repairing that creature chamber, but that's a resource drain, and you want to start picking off those henchmen so that the loner doesn't get the healing.
yeah, yeah.
Another interesting counter is assassinate because it doesn't matter how much healing your loner is getting if it dies in 3 hits.
Yeah, that's true. And the question, I suppose, is that worth a slot at level 2 in your army? Possibly is, because these 2v2 games are going pretty quickly, a lot of times not reaching level 5.
Exactly.
So there's additional space for players to employ some strategies like that. But again, I think I can wrap it up there. Amazing showing by Australia. Sad to see France-Algeria now out of the tournaments. Second team to be out of the tournaments. But Australia looking to play the winner of Canada, USA, and France in losers round 2. So
Mm.
good luck to all the teams, and we look forward to Australia's next match.